So if you remember, we left off with 1 yesterday. We're going to continue with that type of problem today. So now if you remember from yesterday, what we can do is if they have the same square root, or the same cube root, or the same fourth root, we can combine those into one big root. And that's what we're going to do here. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to take care of the 5 and the 3. And what does that leave me with? 15. Then I've got the cube root of. Now, instead of multiplying the 12 and the 18, okay, because what is 12 times 18? Do you guys have that? Go ahead and multiply that for me. What is 12 times 18? It's what? 12 times 18? 260?
216.
216. Okay, so is 216 a perfect cube? I don't know, we'll see. Okay. So now I get a to what power? The third. What do I get for b? B to the 6th. So now what we're going to do is we're going to split these up. So I'm going to have the cube root of negative 216, the cube root of a cubed, and the cube root of b to the 6th. So we're not going to have to worry about the even odds because this is an odd power outside, so we're not going to have to worry about any of that. I still have my 15. What's the cube root of negative 216? 6. Now be careful. What is it? Negative 6. What's the cube root of a cubed? A. What's the cube root of b to the 6th?
2, b squared.
B squared. So now our final answer is going to be to simplify those. In which case, what do you get? Negative 90.
AB squared.
AB squared. There you go. That's it. Biggest thing, step by step. Okay, don't try to do too much at once. All right, so let's look at another one. Oh, jumped one. Go back. There we go. Ooh. 2 times the 4th root of a x cubed y squared. Did I say a? 8. X cubed y squared.
I wrote down A.
I'm sorry. I meant to say 8. I just didn't get out that Okay, so then I've got 3 times the 4th root of 2x to the 5th y squared. So can somebody tell me what I'm going to start with?
2 and 3.
Yep, 6, 2 times 3, good. Times the 4th root of 16
X to the 8.
y to the 4th. Okay, so now what I'm going to go ahead and do then is break down each individual term. So I've got 6 times the 4th root of 16, the 4th root of x to the 8th, and the 4th root of y to the 4th. Okay. So 6 times 2, good. What's the 4th root of x to the 8th? X squared. Now let's check. Even, okay? What's the 4th root of y to the 4th? Y to the 1st? Even, odd. So what do you need? You need your absolute values. Okay? So our final answer then will be 12x squared times the absolute value of y. So far, so good?
Where did the 2 come from?
The 2 came from the 4th root of 16, right here.
Oh, right. Okay.
Alrighty then, let's go ahead and look at this. And this is real similar to some of the stuff we've already been doing. Okay, basically we've looked at how you simplify the square root of 98. We've looked at how you simplify 2 root 32. Now what we're going to do is put those together with the subtraction sign. So the square root of 98, let's break that down. 98 is what times what? 2 times 49. What do you know about 49? 7 and 7. So really, the square root of 98 breaks down to 7 root 2. Now what we're going to do is we're going to break down, what? Oh, we're going to break down 32. And what do you get when you break down 32?
8 and 4.
Oh, I had 2 and 16. Sorry.
Oh.
Very sorry at the 2.
Oh,
What's
that
16?
makes a lot more sense.
4 and 4. Oh, so you have a pair of 4s right now, so really you could stop. Okay, and so really,
4.
it's going to be 4 root 2, but you already have a 2. So it'll be 2 times 4 root 2, which is really 8 root 2. Okay, notice here you had a 2, right?
Oh, that too. Oh, okay.
So that's where that 2 came from. So now if I simplify that, what's my final answer going to be?
15 root
Negative 1 root.
Negative 1 root 2.
Oh, right. That's a
Because you have 7 minus 8. And that's it. So like I said, it's stuff we've done before. They're just going to type together with some addition and subtraction. So let's go ahead and look at this one. 4 root 8 plus 3 root 50. So this half of the room right here, I want you to do the 4 root 8. This half of the room right here, I want you to do the 3 root 50. Okay, so the middle, 4 root 8. This side over here that I'm talking to, 3 root 50. When you get your answer done, check with somebody next to you and then tell me what you get.
Yes.
4 root 8, do you guys have one for me yet? 8 root 2? Okay.
Oh, I didn't.
So we get 8 root 2. Those of you at 3 root 50, what'd you get?
15 root 2.
15 root 2, very good. So then now, if you notice, we did each of those problems together, we get 23 root 2. Okay? Questions? Pretty straightforward. Okay, so now we're going to do 3. 3, so here we go. You guys have 5 root 12. This group, you got 2 root 27. I will take the root 128. Okay, so you already got it? Okay, so I have the negative 8 root 2. What did you, somebody get 5 root 12?
I got 10 root.
10 root 3, okay. What did the middle get?
No, that's right. 6 root 3.
6 root 3. Okay, so now we're just looking to add like terms. What do you
So
get?
16 root 3 minus 8 root 2.
16 root 3 minus 8 root 2. You cannot combine the 8 and the 16. Can't do it because they're not the same roots. So you just leave them individually.
I like this one kind of better than
Okay, we got 2 more problems to look at and then we're going to be done today. Oh, what a mess. Look at that. Woo! Have to save the best for last. 4 root 3 plus 5 root 2 times 3 root 2 minus 6. What do you think you're going to do here?
You're going to say a times something.
What'd you say?
You're going to say April Fool's.
Starts with an F. You're going to
Foil.
foil. So we're going to start with this times this. So here we go. So we've got 4 times 3, 12 root 6. Good. Okay, 12 root 6. So now let's go with our outer terms. What do you get from your outer terms? Negative 24 root 3. Good. You guys are doing great. Okay.
15 root 2.
15 root what?
78 minus
15
7.
root 4. Good. And then what's our last one? Negative 30
30 root 2.
root 2. Okay, so now we need to see if we can break any of the square roots down. Are there any of the square roots we can break down? Really? What about the root 4?
Oh.
What's the root 4?
So
2.
30.
30. So now our answer is going to be 12 root 6 minus 24 root 3 plus 30 minus 30 root 2. Can you combine anything else? Nope. So that is your final answer. Okay. Not too bad. We've got one more we're going to look at.
How many more rooms?
There you go. Now, this one isn't going to take us a lot of room. As you're writing it down, I want you to notice, because there is something with this problem that's really unique.
It's the same.
What's the same?
Everything.
The first terms are the same, so these are the same,
The signs are different.
and the last ones are the same, and the signs between them are opposite. So these are what are known as conjugates. Now, the wonderful thing about conjugates is that when you multiply them, you only have to multiply the first terms and the last terms, because the middle terms will drop out. Okay? So if I multiply the first terms, what do you get?
49 fourths.
49 root 4.
That's what I mean.
Okay, now remember what I said, the first terms and the last terms, because the middle terms will drop out. So if I multiply the last terms here, I get negative 9 root 9. So then now let's just plug in what we know. We know that root 4 is what? 2. I know that root 9 is 3. So what is 49 times 2? 98 minus 27. So as you've already said, the answer is 71. Okay, nice job. So conjugates, you multiply first and last. Now that only works if they're identical. Okay, so now what you need to do is add to your final assignment. Okay, now we've got a little bit of a change. It's through 40. Okay, so 18 through 25 all, 26 through 40 the evens. We're not going to do the 42 and 44 as I assigned yesterday. Okay, so
My sleep is also on the